The Celtics have different ways they can hurt you as a team. Jayson Tatum comes off a screen from Kornet up top. White dishes it, and this is Tatum's money area, above the break. Hauser comes from the corner, White replaces him, and this flows into now Spain pick and roll. You can see Kornet flip that screen last second to pin Bridges in. The Knicks defend and drop coverage, and with Tatum's 37-point performance with his new and improved jumper, he hops comfortably into open space to pull up for this three. Same scenario here with White screening for Kornet, who then screens for Tatum. Kornet flips the screen again on this play, and the Knicks stay in drop coverage, and it's the same result for Jayson Tatum. Jayson Tatum just looked completely comfortable getting into open space. The Knicks had a tough time rebounding and fighting through screens, and Tatum got free on a lot of plays just from situations like this. The Celtics just create quick, fast-paced offense where here Tatum screens for White. The Knicks try to hedge this. Not a big fan of hedging defense. They try to keep Brunson so he could stay on ball. Bridges really extends on the hedge, and it doesn't force White to pick up the ball. The main thing, if you're hedging the basketball, you want to force the opponent to pick up the basketball. That doesn't happen. White just comes off comfortably into space, sees Tatum getting free off of Brunson, slipping into open space. Now this is just tough as heck to defend with the Celtics 5-out spacing. OG, since he is the low man, has to help from the corner Jaylen Brown. Tatum can either take this for himself or pass to Brown, and Tatum here is able to generate a foul on the play. You won't see much of the Celtics operating with long drawn-out possessions in early offense here with guys coming up the floor. They can have Kornet back screen Tatum's man, freeing him up inside. And then they can create quick, just off empty ball screen stuff here with Tatum and Horford. Tatum has two options. Cat is in drop coverage, so he can hit Horford on the pop as he drives. And the 5-out offense just becomes flat out unfair. It's unfair to defend, especially with the amount of threes the Celtics put up this game, because even if Brunson just stunts at the ball, a quick pass to White, and White can just pull up from deep on this and knock down a shot. The Celtics like to keep the offense simple for guys like Tatum to operate, and you'll see some flashy stuff where the Knicks defense isn't fully back. Like, come on now, Tatum is still patient. You see a lot of patience, good pacing in Tatum's game, allows things to develop here, allowing Pritchard to settle, spotting up, and Horford to space out. And with Horford spacing out, that commands the attention of the Knicks big man of, oh, should I go to Horford or should I stay here in the paint? And now it's a 2-on-1 situation as Tatum just beams his dime to Kornet. Really tough window, really nice pass. And Tatum has grown to be a manipulator in the pick and roll with his passes in the past few years. So coming off this screen with Kornet, he sees McBride ball watching, Derek White lifting from the corner into open space. White does a good job here because he makes the end go for a pass easier for Tatum to make. And Tatum just whips this one-hand skip pass over to White, and it's an easy shot for them. The Celtics just put up threes quickly. The Celtics run this decoy play with Tatum getting the ball on the left side, Pritchard receiving a back screen. This may look like it's going to be a cut inside, but then this flows into a stagger screen for Derek White. And this play gets McBride sleeping to where the Knicks switch. Bridges goes over and then under the Kornet screen. Pretty funny, but the play generates an open White three. Bridges just didn't have the best screen navigation game this game, and honestly, it's just been a poor Bridges game in general. Another way the Celtics can get Tatum coming off of a movement is by stationing him within the low post, with shooters occupying the corners and Horford posted up on the free throw line. This is a gut zoom action, having Holiday screen for Tatum and Tatum coming up for a handoff with Horford. Now, a few things here. The initial screen to free up Tatum creates an advantage as Bridges trails on the screen. When Tatum goes for the ball on the handoff, he will curl off of Horford. Horford just screens Bridges again. Now Tatum has the option to drive into open space because Towns isn't in the best position to defend. So Tatum just rises up, takes a dribble, and pulls up for a jumper. Jayson Tatum is also a skilled shot creator. The pacing, the sizing up here to where he dribbles between the legs into a hang. This move now opens up Bridges' top foot to attack. As Bridges is preparing for a potential Tatum drive left after the hang, he hits Bridges with a retreat between the legs step back, which completely pushes that top foot backwards, creating that space for a jumper. And you'll often see Tatum is calm in his approach. He never gets sped up, he never gets slowed down by anyone. He's really the one dictating everything. Here he gives Bridges a tween into a drive left. Now the spacing helps him a ton. He's a proven playmaker to where if the Knicks help off of anyone, Tatum can make that pass. So Tatum here, being the strongest player, brings Bridges down into a spot. Bridges kind of just hop in to stay in front of Tatum. And then Tatum just hits a half spin here, attacks that top foot of Bridges, gets him off balance, and he has all the space in the world for this jumper. And then in a situation like this is just basic hand down, man down principle. Tatum being guarded by a big, he just sizes him up, reads what the big is doing, sees that the hands are lowered, and rises up for a jumper. The finishing was a mixed bag in the past few years. He has got better as a driver, and attacking the top foot is key in one-on-one situations in isolation as it opens up the defender's hips. Tatum sizes up Hart, hits that half spin into a tween driving left, attacking the top foot of Hart, and now Tatum has an advantage, but also the number one thing is Tatum stays physical here. Hart puts his arm on Tatum's body. Tatum swipes it with his offhand and again gets a good look at the rim for a finish, and the Knicks do not want to commit to the help because of the Celtics shooters. And this is a staple out of the Celtics play. You'll see Tatum being used as a screener in multiple situations to create a mismatch. And this is a staple play. And the Celtics are able to generate getting Brunson on Tatum. See how Brunson is playing that right side of Tatum hard. This opens up the spin. And Tatum getting his foot in front of Brunson's foot, creating an advantage without dribbling the basketball. Gets Brunson on his hip, creates contact with Brunson using that off arm, then makes a tough shot switching from the left to the right hand. Just a really creative, skilled shot creator all around. Jayson Tatum had a masterclass offensive game against the Knicks in Game 1 of the 2025 NBA season. The playmaking, movement, screening, shot making, he does it all, and he hit 8 threes with his new jumper, which is a big positive sign that he is in for a big year with that jumper. That'll wrap it up for this video. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more NBA breakdowns like these. And with all that being said, I'll see you all in the next video.